It's been one of the most amazing years of my life. A global search for a complete sense of well-being. I'm Rachel Hunter. I've collected some of the most remarkable beauty and health secrets from my worldwide tour of beauty. I met some wonderful people.
Love and makes people become beautiful.
Who taught me their unique beauty secrets.
It feels like a baby bump.
You are gold! How to achieve superior health and a long, happy life. Now that I'm home, I'm learning what works best for me and sharing even more discoveries from my global travels. This time, beauty through different eyes.
Jesus, Gina, like, what the hell?
How does culture impact on the world of beauty?
Colors for Mexican people is very important.
Go ahead, let loose, if you want.
What if they taught me about my own take on beauty?
I have no idea if I even meet those proportions.
From the extremes of Asian beauty
We want to look like a dog.
to the changing sands of exotic traditions. I've had a fascination with this tradition here for years. We need to buy one now. It was a hugely revealing tour of beauty.
Okay, there might be a chance for me to dress up as a Lolita.
A unique opportunity to discover 13 different countries' individual definitions of beauty.
This is amazing.
But where did I find the most extreme ideas about beauty products and fashion? Asia. How many of those pills would I need to turn white?
毎日に2粒 day.
2 pills a day for 3 months.
Yes.
In Japan, the marketing term bihaku, or beautifully white, was coined in the 1990s, and it still seems to be the look in Asia. Because it's a symbol you're in a class above working outside.
How does it make you white?
これを飲むと日に焼けにくい体質ができるんです。
It's crazy.
If Japan is about futuristic products, then Korea is defined by youth culture, and leading the way are their K-pop stars. So how do you get their look?
Can you tell me some of the top things that people love with beauty here?
Yeah, Korean girls, they care about makeup, especially glittering eyes. We really like that. And eyeliner is really
Okay.
important. And also bright lips.
Okay.
Yeah, not nude tone.
No nude.
No nude tone like because we look kind of sick without the bright,
Bright lips?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to try?
So can a girl with a Californian tan pull off the Korean look?
Oh my God, I love it. So this brightens the inner part of your eye, and then also you can tell what Korea on that eye.
So good.
That glitter definitely made it into my shopping bag, but their style of eyeliner had me doing a double take.
We don't like cat eyes that much, so we want to look like a dog, really kind and nice girl. Yes.
I love that. So it goes down. Oh my God, that's so sweet.
We Korean girls, we want to look like Barbie and so cute. Yeah, smile. Yeah, that's...
Jesus, Gina, like, what the hell?
It's Korean style. You look beautiful.
You're very sweet, but at the same time, it's not age appropriate for me. But thank you, you're so sweet.
By the time I arrived in China, I was ready for anything. My trip began with a shoot for Cosmopolitan magazine and an interview about my life as a model.
It only took you 3 years to become a supermodel world famous. Do you think you were lucky?
I was a ballerina and a dancer, and somebody saw me on the beach. I never wanted to be a model. It was luck. The right time, the right look, the right place, the right weight. It was what was in. The idea of beauty has broadened hugely, and it's all shapes and sizes that are kind of being accepted now. It's important to see how other cultures are and what their views of beauty are. It's not just a Western idea. It's about the whole world.
Do you have any new ideas about keeping youth?
It's not really about youth. It's about well-being and accepting who you are, whatever age you're in.
In China, I got to reflect on my own views of beauty, and I also used the shoot as a chance to find out what people inside the industry here thought too.
So how do you see beauty here in China?
In the past, we might be more into international aesthetics. As you can see, also Asian supermodels are quite famous now, and they have very different looks from the Westerners.
I think the more we individualize beauty, the better.
Yeah, exactly.
But thank you so much.
Thank you.
I had a full immersion experience in Asia. It was the best way to see beauty through their eyes.
Love hearts.
It was fascinating, futuristic, and fun. But I also still discovered a love for their handcrafted indigenous traditions that honor the past, like in Korea.
This name is hanbok. Hanbok is Korean traditional clothes. I make for you.
Oh, you're so sweet. It's beautiful.
No. This bag.
Why?
Yeah.
Look at that. It just makes you feel special when you're in something like this.
It takes layers and layers of fabric to get the look just right.
It's so beautiful. The color is gorgeous.
Traditional style and modern style.
Can we wear both of them?
Oh, all right.
Yeah. We just broke tradition.
As gorgeous as this outfit may be, and trust me, I'm keeping it. I've got to be honest, it's pretty restrictive.
I'm feeling very, very uncomfortable right now. Very awkward, because you kind of have to slow down. And I want to bolt. But it's so beautiful. The traditions are beautiful.
I wonder how modern Korea might feel about my old-time makeover, so I took a walk in the trend-setting center of Seoul.
Everyone's scared. I'm too big. It's Avatar. It's just not right. It's not happening. I'm dying. You guys are killing me.
Some people definitely found me a little unusual.
Nice to meet you too. Oh, yeah! But older people really respond to it. It's been a mixture of different reactions.
Seoul is definitely an anything-goes kind of city.
And I feel very, very honored to have been in this beautiful piece of art, really.
Next up, more dress-ups as I explore local fashion in Mexico.
Look like I have nothing on, but I do.
And discovering the truth about men's beauty.
I don't even know you. I feel like I know you now.
Sunrise. It was the very first day of my tour of beauty.
To be here is probably one of the moments in my life that I will never, ever forget, with the moon going down and the sun rising. What better way to start a tour of beauty?
The serenity I felt in Athens was a special time in a significant place.
It's one of the birthplaces of Western civilization. Now, the Greeks also gave us
One of the first theories of how to define beauty. Greek philosopher Pythagoras believed in the golden ratio, a sequence where every number is the sum of the previous two numbers. When proportions match this magic equation, we find them beautiful in people, nature, and even buildings.
the Parthenon was built in 400 BC based on that exact theory.
No matter what culture we're from, it's been found we all respond to the beauty of symmetry and balance.
I have no idea if I even meet those proportions or even come close, but maybe I need to find out. So there's this app that you can find out what your golden ratio is. So you take a selfie, then you put it into the app, and then it gives you a number between 1 and 10, 10 being amazing. That tells you what your symmetry is of your face. So I'm gonna put it in the app and see what happens. Mine is 8.4 out of 10. I'm really happy with that.
So there's the proof. You don't need to be a perfect 10 to make it as a model. If the golden ratio is the foundation for how we all see beauty, then every culture adds its own unique layers on top. Men too have a part to play. They're becoming big consumers of beauty products. What type of skincare do you use?
Do you know CC cream?
Yes, I do know that cream. Look at his face. Look at him smiling. He's amazing. Men's attitude to beauty has changed dramatically in recent years, thanks to the rise of the metrosexual, a man's man who's not afraid of some pampering and accessorizing. At Marc Delarc's men's only salon in France, I found men proactively fighting aging with spa treatments. Have you ever seen a fringe and you're like, okay, you need to go to the groomers?
I've been told that, but I never
What,
told
for
them.
you? No. Oh my God. This guy was certainly making up for it. He got a manicure, pedicure, haircut, scalp massage. It's amazing, these oils and potions that they have to help the hair grow. Finally, after a deep tissue massage, he'd found a happy place of relaxed well-being. Do you feel internally more relaxed and better taken care of because you've taken that moment for yourself?
Frankly, yes. You know, I really believe that you can relax your body, and that's really good for your mind as well.
No, but it's true, because when I see you now, you're more like sunk into yourself. He's ready to go into the outside world when you're, I think there's definitely a sense of
You
peace
can
for
tell?
yourself. Yeah,
That's
I don't even
good
know
point.
you. I feel like I know you now.
That's good news.
So you feel bright-eyed, bushy-tailed to go back to work?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel really switched on. I feel like we need it to be even better.
Yeah. Ah, the French. They know how to look after themselves, and that includes smelling good. I love the ouds, the more deeper, heavier scents. Everywhere I went, I was sticking my nose into natural ingredients. I just wanted to attach it to my nose. And any beauty products I could find. I wish you guys could smell it. In France, I got an access all areas tour of Fragonard perfumery. So where do we start?
We buy all around the world raw materials.
It's got oranges in Brazil.
Right.
Rose in Turkey. Lemons in Italy. This is amazing to see.
Being used to create the perfume.
Perfume expert Corinne showed me how they make their floral range, not a style I'd usually choose for myself.
We were opening that, putting the flowers, lavender, orange blossom, and heat it up.
Okay.
The steam was grabbing all the molecules passing through the flowers, up in the swan neck, and in the serpentine, refrigerated in very cold water. What happened? Steam goes back to water, condensation. And then you grab at the very end, in this Florentine flask, a lot of scented water and just a little of the oil.
Would drop out too.
Yeah.
Incredible. How amazing is this?
Yes.
So this is all the essential oils.
Right.
After that
After they have been extracted. All the essences, protected from the light. Look, the brown.
I know, I love
very
that.
sensitive. And then you
Perfume's
can
got
see-
sunglasses
Yes.
on. So what is that one more ingredient that turns essences into perfume? Alcohol.
And you see this? That means you have 24% of essence and the rest is alcohol. So this is perfume.
And best of all, once I knew how perfume is made, I got to create my very own fragrance. Oh my God, I love this. It smells beautiful.
It's a real composition.
Yeah. Now that was a bucket list moment. And as much as I love it, don't expect to find the Riccioli at a store near you. Of course you can keep the recipe. But while my luggage got heavier by the day with lotions and potions, it was some of the world's unique fashions that pushed me beyond my baggage allowance, especially in Dubai, where I met Zara. What's this one for?
Some of the brides, they wear this kind of things for henna night.
This is just stunning. After modeling for over 30 years, my love of fashion never dims. This is good if you've got an old neck too. So many places I went to handcrafted their local fashion, and many of those garments proved to be my favorites. This is one of Zara's abayas. It's just stunning. I love the culture and history that's woven into much of the indigenous fashions I came across. I've always been a little afraid of color, but the Mexicans sure showed me they're not.
colors for Mexican people is very important. All these embroideries are made by hand and are from Oaxaca.
This is a very traditional pattern.
That's right.
The detail and all the stitching is just beautiful. I'd love to try on some of your dresses.
Yes, of course. What do you think about this?
This is really gorgeous.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. It's beautiful, and all that work is just incredible. Look at the embroidery. How long does it take them to make one of these?
Maybe 1 year.
What?
1 year.
Wow. The labor of love that goes into these handmade designs adds such an authentic layer of beauty. So, of course, I had to take a few of them home with me.
I look like I have nothing on, but I do. No, this is beautiful. It's gorgeous.
That's another sale, and this one too.
I love this one.
I know you do.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
You're a very clever lady, aren't you?
I work very hard with the women that made the embroideries to make new designs, but looks Mexican too.
I love it. You're amazing. Thank you.
Coming up, what does beauty mean for Emirati women?
We don't have freedom. For us, the hair showing is not allowed.
Traditional views and a modern take.
So we date. Anybody who's ever been on a blind date will know what that means.
Exotic and mysterious, the contrast of cultures in places like Dubai and Morocco took my breath away. I couldn't wait to explore some of their ideas on beauty, especially in Dubai. Are attitudes changing, and are some products more important than others?
So this is what they use as black eyeliner here.
Exactly. It's called kuhul.
It's heavy.
It is heavy.
So literally you ground it up and then you can just put it straight on.
Exactly. This is the natural stuff, so it's very, very cooling for the eyes. And you'll see even they put it for little babies as well.
On their eyes, yeah.
Yeah, they put it on their eyes and then also to ward off the evil eye.
How do I explain this in customs?
That's right, coal rocks like this can have a high lead content, so they're actually banned in the US, which means I've got to try this age-old beauty secret while I can.
Now I have beautiful eyes.
Well, in saying that, I did manage to bring a few legal coal products home for my own personal use.
Just impeccable, the line it makes. It's very striking and also kind of eventually feeds out and gives like this smoky eye.
While covering up undoubtedly protects women's beauty from the harsh desert environment. Of course, culture and religion play a huge part for women like Suhaila, an Emirati who wears a Batula mask.
You are beautiful, and in the West, there are beautiful women, but their beauty is out, no cover. That's what's different between us and you. You have the freedom. We don't have freedom. For us, the hair showing, is not allowed.
But Suhaila does tell me that beauty and fashion are changing behind the veil.
For us, it was a shame for the woman to wear trousers. Now a woman wears trousers. She wears a shirt. Life has changed. Makeup now. They color their eyebrows. Our beauty is natural. The Emirati woman's beauty is in her modesty.
The idea of a traditional veil covering a made-up, fashionable woman underneath is not as contradictory as it might seem. Dubai uni student Dahlia tells me her culture is a liberating blend of choice and tradition.
We're always taught that when you're in public, there's a certain behavior and there's a certain way that you should dress. So you're also representing your family. But when you're in the privacy of your own home or you're at your friend's house, go ahead, let loose, if you want. And I think that's what you see happening here in Dubai. It's just the perfect mix and the balance of the two, which is these traditional values and morals, as well as, modern and being liberal as well.
But how liberal is Dahlia when it comes to matters of the heart?
So we date, but it's a little bit different. It's maybe with a traditional twist. I always say that we have arranged marriages, but anybody who's ever been on a blind date will know what that means. Someone suggests you another person according to compatibility. Just like anybody else, we'll go to movies, we'll go to restaurants, and we'll see if there's any spark. It's public courting because there's no intimate relationships before marriage. Yeah, we court for like a year because you're not just marrying the person, you're marrying a very big family.
Ideas here about beauty are complex and rooted in layers of history, but some of their traditional dress is making its way into Western culture.
I would like to try on a couple of abayas.
So I wanted to experience the view from behind the veil in a Dubai store, with one condition.
Can we do pretty?
Sure, you
Okay.
are. This?
It's gorgeous.
It's, as you see, this material called grape, Japanese grape.
This is very pretty too. It's kind of a rock and roll one. It's got some fancy stitching here. So basically, you can wear anything underneath, but it's just a matter of being traditional and covering up with the...
With the scarves.
Shaila.
Yes, shela.
Shela. I always say it wrong.
This, give shape.
It gives her a bit of fullness in the back. This one that I'm wearing right now is very much like a day-to-day abaya. You almost become unguarded because you're not showing anything other than your face.
And this is called niqab. It will be shown only your eyes.
Okay.
If you don't want to show your face, only your eyes to see, okay, it's depend for you.
Yeah. I felt extremely exposed in a really beautiful, beautiful way. Until you walk in someone else's shoes, there should be no judgment. You've got to see the beauty of it. Do you understand? I've had a fascination with this tradition here for years, and I've wanted to understand. So following my dream and understanding different cultures is very, very important to me, and you have paved one of those stones for me, so thank you.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you, madam.
Shukran.
Shukran.
We need to buy one now.
And I sure did.
It was such a privilege to be able to see what beauty meant in these different cultures and just to have just a moment to walk in their shoes.
What I learned is beauty has many layers and faces, and it's self-acceptance that leads to the most important kind of all, inner beauty.
And seeing how rich the world is and actually how individually we're all so beautiful. I can now go home to my house in Los Angeles and actually be me. And that's really special.
I still think there's something to the golden ratio, though, even for those with a few extra legs.
Come on, baby. Baby. No, baby, don't smile. So, baby's done quite well. 7.4. In my eyes, he's a 10.